What's up, beautiful people? LosingDrea here, and I'm coming to you guys. Hey guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button down below and be sure to ring the bell so you can be notified of all new videos as I put them out to you, as well as if I go live. From new little background, just temporary. Unfortunately, it's the place that I'm staying at here in Georgia, so I'm able to have this wonderful little backdrop thing that they put up here for some reason or other. I don't know if it's covering up some kind of hole in the wall or what, but in any case, I'm coming to you guys to let you know that still, doing what I gotta do, trying my best to keep my weight down. I was 210 like I wanted to be when I was on my way up here on Thursday. However, I've gained 4 pounds, 0.2 actually, as of the scale this morning. And I really don't know why, other than I'm not really just sticking to eggs. That could be why. And doing an egg fast, obviously, when you come off of an egg fast, no matter how you come off the egg fast, I mean, I'm still keto, still keeping it keto. I have been getting some major cramping, pains, and issues related to perimenopause. And I say perimenopause because I'm still able to get a period, apparently, and or at least the symptoms of one, to the point where the same hungry munchies, feed me, give me chocolate, give me ice cream, give me all the sweets and stuff I'm craving, symptoms are still there. So I'm dealing with that right now. The pains are really atrocious, and I'm dealing with that. And I've been taking some ibuprofen and trying to keep the pain at bay. But for some reason, it's been daily since I got here. It's, I don't know, my curse. I don't know. But other than that, everything else has been going pretty good, actually. And other than the house hunting, which is what I'm here for. I'm not really sure yet of whether or not I'm just renting or I'm going to be buying. My situation is somewhat maybe unique to me, might be not so unique to other people who can relate, but in any case, I'm dealing with something that is quite stressful. Not to mention the fact that, the whole reason that I'm looking at the possibility of buying in lieu of just renting, especially coming to an area where I'm not as familiar with as I probably should be. The thing of it is I have animals, and not a lot of people want to rent to them, no matter how OCD I am and how I like to keep things clean and tidy and organized and all that other good stuff. Like, people don't look at that. In fact, I have excellent credit, guys. People don't look at that either. They want to look at your income. They want to see how are you capable of making your bills, how are you paying your bills every month. And it doesn't matter that I have great credit because I pay my bills every month. I don't have any, extension of credit that I don't overextend. I have a credit card and I use it and I pay it every month. But in the month that I use it, until they can report it, which is later in the month, that month or the following month, it shows on my report like I used it and like I have a balance. And it's not a big deal point wise, but still I have this excellent credit, and yet they're not looking at credit. They're not looking at those kind of things. And being self-employed, as I am with all my businesses, everything that I do, my main objective or my main full-time job that I have of my business, of what I do. And then in addition to that, what I've recently taken on with the reselling. So it's all self-employment. It's all going to be either 1099 miscellaneous and or something that I have to file as a business owner and have one of those Schedule C's or something where I'm then taking deductions for my company and trying to not have to pay so much in taxes. But when you do that, you run the risk of not showing enough income to even afford the one thing on your credit that you might have, like in my case, which is my car. And it could hurt me. It could really hurt me. Not only that, there are many banks that go with 2 years worth of taxes, and what they'll do is they'll average out 2 years, total it up together, and then I guess they do, like, if you get paid weekly or whatever, then they'll do like, okay, so there's 52 weeks in a year. Now they're going to go with 104 weeks for 2 years, and they're going to average it out based upon the amount for 2 years total and not just one. And I might have been doing really good last year, knowing that I was coming up to a point where I would have to be in this situation. Whereas the prior year before that, I really didn't know what my situation was. Maybe I wasn't looking to buy a house. Maybe I didn't know the situation in what they would be looking at and what would be scrutinized if I was going to buy a house. So I didn't pay attention. My accountant did what he had to do, which gave me the all available discounts and deductions that I was capable of getting. And it shows now that I didn't make enough money in that particular time. So that could hurt me. So I don't know if you're somebody who's out there and you're trying to buy a home, looking at properties or whatnot, but that can hurt you. And it just seems like now I've talked to several realtors in my area, and I'm even looking, you know, I can go anywhere with my job because I am self-employed. I can pretty much work from wherever I want to work. The reason I came this way is I do have family that is not too far away. They're probably a good hour from where I'm at the moment. So I can go within a good, I don't know, 100-mile radius anywhere around me as long as I don't leave the state of Georgia, because I really don't want to be anywhere back in the state of Florida. It's just where I've lived all of my life, except for the first 2 years of life. I was born in New York, and I really don't want to live there anymore. I'm just tired of it. I'm really tired of it, and I want to change. And what I like about this area of Georgia where I'm at is I'm not even but 10 or 14 minutes away from the state line of Alabama. I mean, literally, I can change my time zone by 1 hour, and it could be an hour earlier than it is here if I just like kind of walk across the street, basically. So I really like that idea. I love that about this area. And it's not like it's such a rural area that there aren't things to do and there aren't places to go. And it's not like just the country. In fact, it's really not the country at all, because as I'm finding out from a realtor yesterday, I'm looking at USDA loans and supposedly, oh, there's none of those here. And I'm saying to myself, so I'll go elsewhere. But obviously, these realtors always have their own best interests in mind. So keep that in mind if you're out there looking for houses or something, no matter where it is you go. Don't always trust and believe everything that you hear from a realtor, because they don't make any money if you don't make them a sale by being a buyer and qualifying for that particular purchase, no matter what it is or where it's at. Some realtors will branch out of their comfort zone or their area, and they'll sell in other areas, or they'll get you in touch with homes in other areas so that you can look at them. But it would be out of the kindness of their hearts in most cases, because all you have to do is make this quick split, not even knowing decision to deal with a different realtor, and that realtor will get a commission, and the one that you've been dealing with will not. So keep that in mind. A lot of these realtors know that, but yet they try to act like they have your best interests at heart. This, that, and the other thing. The best thing that could have happened to me was I had an application being sent to me as of yesterday that is not yet in my email today, and that to me is a sign that, you know what, it's everything happens for a reason, and it's probably for the better that that application is not in my email, because really, other than them looking at the way my situation is right now and being able to see what's going on before being able to tell me whether or not they think a lender or they think they have a lender that would handle my unique situation. For me, it's just, it feels better not to go there, because you know what? I don't want somebody running my credit right now and taking a good 10-point hit on a hard inquiry onto my credit report at this time if I am going to have to rent, because I want a renter to see that I do have the credit that I have, even if it's only like Credit Karma that's showing that. To me, it's very important. I've been working on that for such a long time to build it up to where it's at, that I do not want to take any kind of a hard hit whatsoever, even though I initially had been thinking that my credit was a 720, when in fact now Experian shows it as a 727, while TransUnion shows it as 720, and it went down 1 point on each, so it was 728 and 721. But because of this one thing on a credit card that I used, even though I paid the credit card off, it's not yet being reported. So it's showing that I have a balance, and it knows what my monthly minimum is, and it's showing that and reflecting that as well. Is it a major deal? No. When I look at the numbers and what do I qualify according to Credit Karma as far as house worthiness or mortgage, you know, like how much home you can afford kind of thing, it's not a major deal. But for me, OCD, it's a major deal. Anyways, guys, I'm not going to keep y'all long. I wanted to get on here so that I could do this video for you. It's been a few days since I filmed a video. The last video that I filmed was my coming up here to begin with. I did the driving to Georgia video. And, yeah, I just wanted to come on here, let you guys know what I'm up to, what's going on, especially with my weight, what I'm up to, even though I was hoping that would either be the same or at least down by now. I don't feel any more heavier. I'm feeling kind of, light, not so bloated, even though I'm having all those like lady issues going on right now. So yeah, with that said, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, but just be you. Be the boss of your loss if you're on a weight loss journey, and I will definitely be seeing each and every one of you guys in my next video, whenever that might be. Bye guys, be blessed. Mwah.